Okay guys, so we are back in Five Nights TD. And for this video, we're going to be doing every new unit versus endless mode. What this means is that with the brand new update, it brings us 4 brand new units to use, and we are going to be taking each and every one of them against endless mode and seeing how far they can make it while also max boosting them. But before we get into it, let me introduce you to them. So for our first unit, we have a shiny Liberty Chica with Vengeance. The type of unit she is range booster. Her range boost can do up to 1.2x. Her range can get as high as 25, and her cooldown can get as low as 1 second. Then for our next unit, we have a shiny Ringmaster Foxy with Vengeance, and his passive is called Barrage. Attack supply 60% slow. The type of unit he is cone AoE plus slow. He can do up to 27,500 damage. His range can get as high as 30, and his cooldown can get as low as 1.75 seconds. Then for our second to last unit, we have a shiny Piranha plus trap with Vengeance. His passive is called the Deepest Calling. Attack supply 50% slow. The type of unit he is AoE plus slow. He can do up to 19,800 damage. His range can get as high as 27, and his cooldown can get as low as 2 seconds. Then for our last unit, we have a shiny Toxic Springtrap with Vengeance. His passive is called Plague. Deals plus 25% poison damage and apply 17% wither, 25% if it's shiny for 10 seconds. The type of unit he is Pierce Spread plus poison plus wither. He can do up to 117,000 damage. His range can get as high as 40, and his cooldown can get as low as 2.25 seconds. So once again, guys, if you are new to the channel, the reason why I introduced the raw stats is of course because I'm trying to show you what their stats are like without boost, without vengeance, etc, etc. But as you guys can tell, we have some absolutely insane units for this video. The main insane unit, I would say, is definitely the last unit. I mean, the type of unit he is, it literally has 3 different things I don't think I've ever seen. I mean, like, I have seen poison, withered, all of that, but like, I've never seen 3 things be on a type of unit. So this is going to be insane. But anyways, guys, before we get into it, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So once again, let's go ahead and do endless 5 because this is the, OG endless mode. We all love this endless mode. And let's go ahead and click vote. And we are not on night 5. We literally start on night 1, bro. Okay, guys, so we're now in the game. Let's go ahead and choose the hardest game modifier. And yes, as you can see above, we do have 10 million zillion. I don't even know how much freaking money that is, but we have a lot of money. And yes, the wave is paused. Now, it is paused for many different reasons, okay? Because this is a booster unit, and this is another one of those units that we're obviously going to be reviewing first before we even, like, continue this round at all, because we're going to end up dying. Now, unlike the last few videos where I have been doing the 999 HP thingy and seeing how far that they can make it, because I did end up figuring out that wave 180 is only the max. We were testing out one unit in that video, and that's mainly why I wanted to do that. These videos work a little bit differently, and we actually have, like, units such as this. Oh my gosh! We have units such as this that we are going to be placing, and we're gonna have 100 HP, and we're just gonna genuinely see how far each and every unit can make it, which is what I mentioned at the start. Anyways, continuing. She does a 1.5 range boost. Is that more than Jar of Pickles? No, it is not. So she's not better than Jar of Pickles. However, I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was a little bit disappointed in this update. I don't know if anyone else was a little underwhelmed because there was only 5 new units, and we've been waiting 2 freaking weeks for this, and I've been trying to give you guys the best content possible. But I'm not gonna lie, the effects are pretty freaking cool, but I know we did not wait 2 weeks for no freaking fire effect. Am I right, guys? Yes, I'm right. Let's go ahead and look at the design of the unit. So this is the unit. I make this joke every freaking video. Why am I so chopped? All right, continuing. So this is the Statue of Liberty. That's clearly the design that they were going for here. I'm not gonna lie, the design is actually really cool. Something you guys probably didn't notice was the feet right here. That is actually Chica's feet, which makes this even 40 times cooler because it's literally just the Statue of Liberty, but Chica. Yeah, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna give it like a solid 9 out of 10 on the design. It's pretty nice, but I would say most importantly, it is definitely accurate. Look, like there's a little bit of like feathers right there too. It's pretty freaking accurate, guys. Okay. As far as animations goes, there's not really an animation, I don't think. Let me unpause the wave though, so we can kind of demonstrate if there's an animation. I highly highly doubt there is. Yeah, there's not really one. It just obviously follows that unit. As far as VFX goes, I'm gonna give it like a 7 out of 10. The flame is pretty cool, I can't lie. However, guys, we did not wait 2 weeks for a flame. These units are going to have to surprise the crap out of me, okay? I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm expecting a lot from the Apex unit, though, because if you guys check the sneak peek channel on the little Five Nights CD Discord, okay, it kind of showcases the Apex unit and its VFX animations, all that, you know, whatever you want to call it. Not gonna lie, it looked really freaking cool based off the stats that we just read earlier. I'm pretty sure this unit is going to be absolutely insane whenever we actually get to it. However, we did just make it to wave 3 and we are dead. The booster is pretty good, to be honest, especially for an epic booster. I cannot even lie. GG's to our Liberty Chica. Alright guys, so we're now in the game. Let's go ahead and choose the hardest modifier once again, and now we are using the next unit. Now, I'm not gonna lie, guys, this unit is probably going to be a pretty decent unit. It does have a passive. It does do cone AoE plus slow, I'm pretty sure. How many can we place? Okay, we can place 2. I'm 90% sure that this is also a nightmare unit. Yes, it is. I'm pretty sure, actually. I'm a little bit stupid. This unit is the brand new exclusive unit, which you guys know I love my exclusive units, okay? He's really not too expensive in coins. He's like 200k in coins. At this point in the game, I'm sure the only people who are actually like playing are like real grinders who have a lot of coins. So, I mean, you could probably end up buying him for free. As far as damage goes, he's already doing an insane amount of damage. His passive, I'm pretty sure, slows them down by like 60%, which is already more than Jar of Pickles. And then he's cone AoE as well. And cone AoE is not that bad. It's pretty basic at this point because it's so common, but it's really like not that bad. It is kind of crazy how the Statue of Liberty has a VFX, but this guy is literally like Robux, but you can also buy him for free. However, he has 0 VFX, so I don't really understand that part, but you know, it's okay. We waited 2 weeks for this. I'm so sorry, guys. Hear me out. I'm not hating on the update, but like, oh my gosh, we're getting 4 units. Actually, correct myself from earlier. We are getting 4 units, okay? It's not 5 units, 4 units. Only 4 units in the update, and we have no VFX. Guys, I don't know what's going on here. Anyways, though, 81 range, so he does have full map control. We love full map control. Full map control is something you probably need throughout like this whole entire game. No, I'm not joking. You guys probably already know that, but still. And we can pull out our trusty calculator because this dude does below 1 second. Okay, so we are now typing it in. Hold on. You guys cannot see it. It is on the left side of my screen, or my other monitor, I mean. He's doing 256,590.6 damage per second. And as you guys can see right here, he's doing 162,421.9 damage every 0.633 seconds. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty insane. Okay, I mean, even though he is a nightmare unit, he should technically be this good. That's still pretty insane for a nightmare unit. He is cone AoE. I would say at this point, based off all the new nightmares that they've been like bringing recently, this guy might actually just be like the average nightmare. I know that sounds insane to say, guys, but I really think he's like average, because I'm not even joking whenever I say this. We have had some insane nightmares at some point. I'm pretty sure we had someone doing like 700,000 DPS at one point. I have no idea what nightmare it was. You guys could go back on the video if you would like to, but I don't even know. But since we can't place 2 of them, let me times this number by 2, and it says 513,181.3 damage per second. So that's how much damage we're doing per second. We did already get the stats out of the way. He has some pretty good stats, okay? We're having about 500,000 damage per second with both of these guys down on the field. Again, cone AoE is not that bad. It is better than splash damage in my opinion, okay? Splash damage, I will forever hate you, okay? Listen, there are some good splash damage units, but guys, I'm not gonna lie. Splash damage is not that good, all right? It's really just not. Okay, I know I'm chopped and you shouldn't listen to me, but splash damage is not that good, all right? Anyways, though, let me go ahead and look at the design of this unit. So, I'm gonna be honest here. It's actually kind of a clean design. I love how they always, like, style the Foxy heads the way they do. I'm not gonna lie. I know this might be glazing just a little bit, but it just looks so good. Bro's got a clean top hat on. He's got a little sword right there. Okay. He's got a hook on him, which is like what every Foxy has, to be fair. He's got some keys. I mean, it's some pretty good detail. I don't know, guys. What are we thinking? Oh, what'd you say? A 9.5 out of 10? Okay, he's a 9.5 out of 10 on the design. Now, let's go over animation because we finally freaking have one. I'm so thankful to have an animation. Okay. This is his animation. Let me see if we can see it for a second. I mean, you can clearly see his AFK animation real quick, though. He kind of just like rests, but he puts the sword on the ground and almost uses it as like a walking cane to kind of like lean on it as as he's AFK. That's kind of clean. I like the animation because it's him swinging the sword, which I think is what we all expected, to be fair. Yeah, nice one, equip. But on a real note, it really doesn't even look that bad. I'll give it like an 8 out of 10 on the animation. Okay, that's including the anime. Why did I just say anime? What the frick am I even talking about? That includes the AFK animation. I'm so very sorry, guys. I had to turn like British for a second. I have no idea why. All right, let me replace him right here. Even though he still has full map control, either way, I'm still going to replace him right there just to make sure our placements are good enough, because why not? And as far as VFX goes, he has no VFX. So this unit is what? I think we set a 9.5 out of 10 on the design and an 8 out of 10 on the animation, then rounding this guy up to a 17.5 out of 20. I'm pretty sure. Okay, we're just going to go by 20 because he has no VFX, so we cannot rate VFX and bring that up to a 30. I'm not going to lie. We still do have 2 more units, and I'm going to be really curious on the next unit, guys, because the next unit is a plus trap unit. So I know it seems a little bit confusing, but most of the plus traps in this game usually do like some kind of booster, from what I know. I don't think I've ever seen a plus trap like do damage. I'm probably mistaken. Okay, I really am, but it's not every day that you see a brand new plus trap unit that's a nightmare and that probably does a pretty good amount of damage. So I cannot wait to look at that guy. Okay, so I mean, he's already done 22 million damage. This unit has done 22 million damage as well. I mean, yeah, we did kind of place them like the same exact time. A little bit stupid here. My bad, guys. My bad. Why is my double chin like, dude, it's fading away. Roblox, can you please give me my character back? Oh my god. Like, on a real note, Roblox, like, genuinely, we need to have a talk, okay? Like, I'm on some Cypher PK, Roblox, Fortnite. We need to have a talk, whatever. Okay, wait, can we actually, like, lock in? Okay, so here's the unforgiving Anard. He did actually die. That part kind of surprised me, I'm not gonna lie. Even the circus baby, I mean, actually, it didn't really, like, surprise me because, to be fair, we do have nightmare units. We should be able to kill them. However, I want you guys to remember one thing. This is literally only one singular unit, okay? I know that there's 2 of them down, but I mean, like, the actual unit. Like, this is only one unit, okay? He has Shiny Vengeance, which is basically the best thing that we can get for DPS, because we're not allowed to get developer stuff all the time, all right, guys? We need to actually start using things that are able to be gotten in the game, okay? However, he is shiny, he is Vengeance, and we do have the best boosters on him, and you guys are clearly seeing how insane he is already. But like I was saying about the circus baby and the unforgiving Anard boss, it is absolutely insane, okay? Because both of those bosses are extremely fast. It doesn't matter at all. I do think that he slows them down by 60%, so it's 10% more than the jar of pickles. Jar of pickles, I will literally eat you, okay? But it is 10% more than the jar of pickles, which is what I just said, and I'm very stupid for re-saying it again. But it means that he's doing a good amount of slowing. However, those bosses are still really fast, so that honestly kind of surprised me a little bit, how he just absolutely mauled through them like that. But again, I mean, he's doing 500,000 damage per second. I would not expect anything less at this point, to be fair. Dude, I still don't know why there is a tiny yellow diamond coming off of my head. I'm pretty sure it's just the hat I have on, but oh my gosh, does it bother me to no end, guys. Genuinely. All right, let's see this wave 80 boss. Okay, so I don't think that this is gonna kill us. I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect the nightmare to already survive this long. Am I complaining? No, I'm not. However, this is probably gonna be a pretty long video, surprisingly, because the last every new unit that we did versus endless mode, I think was like 10 units, and it was like an hour something long, and we're already like 20 minutes into recording. I have no idea this unit has already been going for this long. I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect a wave 84 right now, so we might end up being here for a while, guys. All right, so go ahead and grab your snacks, grab some freaking popcorn, and sit back and relax. I low-key wish that we could place 3 of these guys, but I'm not gonna lie, it would be pretty unbalanced, okay? You know, it would be pretty overpowered if we could place 3 of these dudes on the freaking field. Yeah, I'm good. Actually, you know what? I'm not good. I'm uncapping placements. Boom. And just like that, I have 3. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm freaking selling them, guys. Don't worry. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not gonna cheat this video. I know I've been breaking the game the last like 3 videos, but I won't break the game in this video because this is an update video, so this does actually matter a lot, and we do need to test these units, okay? And yes, guys, I mean, we need to test these units. Like, in order for my soul to be satisfied, all right? I need to test these freaking units. It has to happen. We need to genuinely see how good they are, which is kind of the truth, because that's like literally what I do, all right? I test and compare stuff like a 99.999% of the time. The small 0.1% chance is the time that I actually forget to review the freaking unit that we are using. Anyways, though, they have done almost 100 million damage. What the heck heck happened to this guy's damage? This guy's done 73 million and this dude has done 59 million. Hello? I didn't sell you in between. Like, why are you... Excuse me, sir. Could you please turn around? I'm trying to have a civilized conversation, okay? I don't know why he keeps on turning the other way. How dare he turn the other way, guys? But I mean, as y'all saw earlier, they literally had the same damage. I have no idea how this guy has more than this guy. What the heck happened? Oh my god, wait, 5 million HP. Okay, wait, we might have a little bit of a challenge here. I'm not gonna lie. And we don't have a challenge. We don't have a challenge. It doesn't stand a chance. Oh, it actually does not stand a chance. I'm not gonna lie. This wave 100 pop out right here is absolute aura. Yo, I'm gonna keep it completely honest, Ringmaster Foxy. The aura is radiating right now, my boy. Radiating off of you, bro. This is insane. I mean, I like genuinely did not expect him to just pop out a quick little like wave 100 like that. But I mean, this is really good content right here, guys, because this is showing that they are actually making the units, you know, worth it. I mean, this is an exclusive unit. He should be making it this far, to be fair. I cannot remember if Easter Frettles ever made it this far or if Easter Frettles was that good or not, but I mean, I have no idea. Maybe not, but I mean, he was the last exclusive unit and he was a freaking summoner unit, so that was absolutely insane to see. Okay, now we have the circus baby with 5 million. Yeah, we are cooked. Yeah, usually at like wave 110, we're cooked. If we end up making it past wave 50 or 60, we usually end up getting cooked on like wave 110, but like 50 or 60 is usually the downfall for most of the units. But holy crap, we got a freaking corrupted present too. GG's to our Ringmaster Foxy. Alright guys, so we are now in the next game. Let me go ahead and pick the hardest modifier once again. We'll get a little starting unit down because why not? I do think we actually need him. I'm not even gonna lie here. Usually just having him right off the bat is good, even though we literally have an admin panel. We could just clear enemies, but you know, we all love Tarnished, okay? Yes, all of us love him, I promise. Anyways, let me go ahead and pause the wave real quick. Alright, just pause it real quick. So for our next unit, I want to go ahead and introduce him, okay? He is AoE plus slow, alright? His slowing passive is the exact same as the Jar of Pickles. They both do 50% slowing. This, oh my god, wait, holy crap. Okay, unpause the wave. Oh my god, okay, wait, how many can we place? Okay, 2, yes, perfect. Oh my god. Okay, upgrade him fully. Let me see this real quick. So 73 range, that is full map control. It's basically like right on the dot, but that is full map control. What in the world are these animations? Oh my god, this is freaking beautiful. Okay guys, this is what I was asking for, and Five Nights CD devs, if you're watching, this is also what I was asking for, okay? A different unit like this. I do not think that we have ever had a unit that looks like this. This is actually like beautiful. Let's go over stats first though. So he has 73 range, which is full map control, even though it doesn't look like it right here. It's because I haven't moved further out, so I can obviously take a look at the design of the unit, all of that good stuff later on. As of right now though, guys, he is doing 161,524.4 damage per second. Now, as you can see right here, he's doing 116,943.7 damage every 0.724 seconds. But his actual DPS is like 50,000 more than that. Let me go ahead and times the number by 2 because we can only place 2 of these guys. It is 323,048.8 damage per second. So we probably have like a 300,000 damage per second AoE unit right here, which is pretty freaking insane. I cannot lie. Let me go ahead and look at the unit. As far as animations goes, actually, let me not rate animations first. I don't know why I'm not locked in right now, guys. I really apologize. Anyways, continuing, the actual design of this unit is beautiful. I'm gonna count the water as the design of the unit. Now, if it would have been a little bit better animated, it would have been okay, but I mean, it's perfectly fine still. I mean, this is a really good design, especially for Five Nights TD. I'm not gonna lie. The design of the unit is really cool. You could see it whenever it pops out, and then also the water adds an absolute ton. I would say 10 out of 10 on the design, okay? That is a different kind of design. This game needs designs that are literally just like this because we have not had anything different in a while, so this really helps like different parts of the game by giving us, you know, different units like this that look different, okay? Because I'm pretty sure that's how just about every single unit works. Thank you so much, Equip. Just kidding, guys, but let me go over the animations just real quick. So as you can see, he starts swimming in a circle whenever he's AFK, which we will get to see in about one wave. But as far as the animations goes, whenever he's jumping out at people, you see, guys, look, he's swimming in a circle, beautiful. Okay, I love the AFK animation. I'm not gonna lie, that's probably my favorite part is whenever he's swimming around in it. And then he also pops out and does that animation. I'm not gonna lie, that's fire, bro. bro. 10 out of 10. And yes, I gave 2 10 out of 10s. I actually cannot believe it. Now, as far as VFX goes, unfortunately, he is not really hitting them whenever it comes to anything VFX. So there's nothing that's actually like on the enemies whenever he's hitting them. However, he does have a little bit of like purple smoke / fog that's coming off of him. I'll give that like a 4 out of 10. You know, that's a pretty basic VFX. I don't even know if we should really count it as a VFX, but I mean, I guess we'll count it. It's like a 4 out of 10. It's that, you know, it could be worse. Okay, like it could be worse. So he ended up getting a 24 out of 30. I'm not gonna lie, that's not even that bad if I'm being honest. Let me get him in a half decent spot. Okay, yeah, there we go. So we have full map control on that one. Let me make sure we have full map control on this one. Okay, yes, so both of them have full map control. We have both of them placed down, and we are doing 323,000 damage with both of them combined as an AoE unit. Do the same slowing as Jar of Pickles, so this might be a little bit bad, and the reason why this is going to be bad is because you guys know that wave 50 is coming up and wave 60. Me and you both know, who are watching this right now, that AoE units are a lot better for groups. I explain this in just about every single video. They are not the best for bosses, and the slowing is the exact same as the Jar of Pickles, which I don't even know if it's gonna be enough, because the Circus Baby and the Unforgiving Anard, they have some crazy speeds to them. So I'm a little bit worried about wave 50. I hope we could kill the Circus Baby. We probably will be able to, but the Unforgiving Anard, I do not know if I'm gonna be able to forgive myself if we don't beat it. That was not funny at all. Do not laugh, please. Right, guys, so we are now on wave 50. 1.72 million HP. We should be able to kill her. Oh my god, it's gonna be really freaking close. We need one more hit. One more hit. One more hit. Thank you. Okay, so she made it right here. I'm not gonna lie. Unforgiving Anard is probably the same speed, if not faster. I don't know if he's slower, but the Circus Baby made it right here, and she has less HP than him. So if the Unforgiving Anard makes it right here with, I would say, probably about 600,000 plus HP, if he makes it right where I'm jumping, we are absolutely cooked unless this guy hits fast enough. As of right now, though, they have both done just about 25 million damage. It is a little bit weird because I'm pretty sure I placed this guy first, but then this guy right here has more damage, and I have no idea how. Also, crazy stutter, by the way. I hope I just cut that out, but I don't know how he has more damage because I literally placed them at the same time. It's kind of confusing to me. I don't know why they have the same damage, or I mean, I don't know why it's kind of off, actually. It's not even off by like a ton, but like this dude has 31 million and this guy has probably about 5 million below, so not too bad, I guess. I was just now thinking about something while I was waiting for this beautiful boss to come out. I do not think that eating Jar of Pickles would be safe because technically we use him in like every video, so technically the pickles are really old, and if we ate them we would probably end up dying. We do not want to eat really old pickles. That's not a good idea. Okay, we have the Unforgiving our 2.25 million HP, and our damage has not changed at all because we can only place these 2 units. Oh my god, he's gonna kill us. Oh my god, bro, there's no way. GG's to our Piranha Plus Trap. Okay guys, so we are now in the game. Let's go ahead and pick the hardest modifier. Let's go ahead and get our beautiful starting unit down. Let me upgrade him decently fast because this is going to be the most exciting unit of this whole entire video, and I'm ready to place it down and explain this unit to you guys. Let me upgrade the boosters really fast before we end up dying. Okay, so we're gonna need to pause wait for this one because this one is going to be a freaking big one, guys. All right, please kill that guy really fast. Thank you. Okay guys, so I'm kind of scared to place him. I'm not gonna do it just yet, but the type of unit he is pure spread, which is already one of my favorite types of units in this whole entire game. He also does poison and he does wither, which is extremely good. And with his passive, if we deal 25% damage in poison, the enemies then get hit by 25% wither. Usually it's only 17%, but it's 25% if it's shiny, and as you guys can see, it is definitely freaking shiny. So all we have to do is 25% poison damage, and then we will end up dealing 25% wither damage as well. But guess what? That lasts for 10 freaking seconds, which is amazing. And yeah, this is just gonna probably be one of the most insane units I've ever used. We can only place one. You guys already know what that means. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my gosh, dude, why does this always happen? Like, why? Every time I think that this game just didn't clutch, they always clutch. I'm not gonna lie, the bi-weekly updates are not it, but like this right here, this is it, okay? If we could bring one unit and update that just look like this every week, I would be completely fine with everything, bro. If we were doing weekly updates and dropping units like this, oh Oh my god, yeah, I'm chilling. I'm absolutely chilling. I don't know about you guys. So for starters, let's go ahead and go over stats. So 108.7 range, that is full map control. Surprisingly, that might not be full map control on some maps, but I mean, it probably is. Okay, I mean, bro has 108 range. I don't know what gigantic map you guys are playing, but hey, this guy should have full map control on every single map. Now, as far as DPS goes, he is doing 691,031.2 damage every 0.814 seconds. Now, if we obviously do the math on this unit real quick, you guys cannot see this. He is doing wait, I cannot read the number. Why can't I read the number? Okay, he is doing 848,932.6 damage every freaking second. We have an almost 1 million DPS Apex unit that has dropped with this update. He has full map control, and once again, he almost does a million DPS. And did I forget to mention, once again, he almost does a million DPS. And he is also a pure spread unit, and you guys know how I am about the pure spread units. They are literally better than splash damage units. They are better than cone AoE units. They are not better than AoE units though, because AoE units are like extremely good. Pure spread is also really good because the piercing usually has a really wide range. I would not say that these units right here, you know, the pure spread ones are better than nuke units though. Nuke units are definitely a good like second place because they do an absolute crap ton of range no matter what. So yeah, let's go ahead and go over probably the most important part of this whole entire video, the design of the beautiful toxic Springtrap unit. Now let me go ahead and go down just a little bit and let me try and take a look at him. So for some reason it looks a little gross, but I mean, this is a pretty accurate design. He does have stuff like growing on him. It looks really weird. I really like his AFK animation. Oh my god. Okay, wait, I'm not rating animations. I have to look at the design. He has the little purple beam coming off of his eye. Oh my god, yeah, it's so freaking accurate. It just, I don't know what it is. It's a beautiful unit, bro. I love the freaking color purple too. Yeah, I don't care what anyone says. 11 out of 10 design. Yeah, that's right. I'm dropping an 11 out of 10. Actually, you know what? I'll just give it a 10 out of 10 on the design because if we're actually like removing all the effects and just looking at the unit, it's a 10 out of 10 design. It's still a really good design. Just not like the best of the best, okay? Because 11 out of 10s, we need to stop handing them out like they're candy, all right? Or you guys could just stop making the units so freaking good looking because I've been handing them out in these recent videos, okay? Now let's go over animations. So we're going to be getting his AFK animation too, of course, but let's go ahead and go over the scythe. So whenever he actually has the scythe, it starts off in his hand and he obviously reaches out a beam and starts spinning it. And whenever he spins it and hits them with it, will basically pierce through them and anyone behind it. So it doesn't have like any charge time. It is a little inaccurate as you guys can see, but that's no big deal, okay? This freaking scythe is amazing looking, number one, because it literally like, it just looks like a spinning like purple cloud. But as you guys can see right here, look at the animation whenever he's AFK. He looks like he's glitching and he's holding the scythe behind him. He then charges it up a little bit. Watch him. He charges it up. Wait, so I think at the start, actually, he charges it up and then he throws it at them and then he just doesn't stop spinning after that until, you know, units obviously stop spawning. Because on the boss, he literally just charged it up for like a second, threw it, and then he just started spinning it and now he's just hitting everyone with the spinning scythe. So that's definitely a part of his animation. Another 10 out of 10 animation. I cannot lie. Now let's go over VFX. So we have a lot to go over. There's a little purple beam on his eye, which counts as a VFX, which does obviously help out the design a lot. Okay, I cannot even lie. Beautiful effect just like that in itself, but also he has like a purple like radiating aura coming off of him. But as you guys can see, he has like little infections on him, it looks like, whatever it is. I mean, he's toxic, so I mean, it does make sense. But I really like the little purple cloud that's coming off of him. And then let's go ahead and go over the little beam that he's holding to obviously spin around his beautiful looking scythe. The beam is super freaking clean. Now, there is no like kill effect, as you guys can see, which is honestly not like the biggest deal in the world. I'm not really worried about kill effects. The actual VFX on this unit are still absolutely beautiful. But if we look at the scythe, oh, here we go, perfect view. You guys can already see it kind of spinning on the front of the scythe, but like the scythe has a lot of aura, then he throws it, and as he's spinning it, it even has even more aura on it. But it kind of just looks like a cube spinning, but that's because it's spinning so fast, guys. Okay, I don't really think that this is actually like how it's looking. Like, let's say you regularly use this unit with no cooldown booster, it would probably look a little bit different, but it does not take away from the fact that the VFX are a good 11 out of 10. These VFX are really good. I cannot lie. I do not think it beats Astral Bonnie or Mexus. However, this is probably like a close third. This is one of the coolest units I think I've still ever seen in the game. I'm not even lying here, guys. Let me move him back back just a little bit, like right there. But yeah, he has some really good animations. It's a clean design. This is how I expect every single Apex unit to look, all right? I don't know if you're watching this, devs, but I would love to see some more effort in the updates. Oh my gosh, like if we were back to weekly updates, bro, the player count would be insane again. We might end up reviving Five Nights CD, which is everything that I've ever wanted because I love playing this freaking game. Anyways, though, it's a really good looking unit, and we're about to go over up against, what's his name? Unforgiving Anard, which is going to be, you know, probably a little bit difficult, but I'm not gonna lie, we're probably gonna end up killing him. All right, here is Unforgiving Anard. Oh, wait. Okay, wait, I got a little bit worried for a second. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that the pierce spread was not working or something. I had no idea what was happening, but I keep on forgetting. He was just charging his attack and, you know, charging up the big freaking aura cloud that he has around him. Once again, though, guys, we are applying Withered as well, and then I want you guys to keep in mind, behind the pierce spread, we are also doing poison damage, and then once we do poison damage, he will obviously do Wither behind it. It's all around just a beautiful unit, but what I was trying to explain at the start of the video, guys, was that usually whenever you look at the type of unit, it does not say 3 different things. Like, we have never had a pierce spread plus Wither plus poison. Actually, I think we have. It was basically the triple booster, but the type of unit was literally just called triple booster. So technically that doesn't count, but like he's doing 3 things at the same exact time. So this is probably still one of the best Apex units. I cannot even lie. And another funny part is that I have a shiny version of him, guys. And guess what? Whenever I was in the lobby, it said shiny version exists count, and it said n/a, which means that I don't think anybody has the shiny version of this unit. I think I'm like the only person who has this at the moment because it literally said exist count n/a, which means none of these exist. So that's pretty freaking insane. So as far as Apex units go, I'm not gonna lie, this guy is definitely up there. Okay, he does 3 things at the same exact time. I mean, he has insane aura. I cannot lie, bro. Okay, 353 million HP, and Media Freak out a little bit is cooked as well. And yes, guys, if you're new to the channel, I do this every single video. I call them LOL bit. All right, that is their name. I do not care. All right, it sounds amazing. I like it. All right, we're gonna keep it that way. I'm just kidding, but on a real note, guys, I'm probably gonna end up starting to skip to the bosses because this video has been very, very long already. Let me go ahead and just keep on skipping the bosses until we end up losing. You know, I'm really curious to actually see when this Toxic Springtrap is going to lose because he is absolutely shredding right now. But I'll see you guys at wave 90. Okay, we are now on the wave 90 boss. 4.28 million HP. Wave should be able to absolutely steamroll this boss. Yep, and goodbye. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think that we should just skip until wave 110, but I'm still gonna obviously see that beautiful wave 100 boss. Okay, guys. However, I do think he might actually be the first one who beats wave 110. Now, he really needs to do this, okay? Because the very first nightmare that we used or whatever almost beat the wave 110 boss, made it just as far as this guy. So that means if he loses to the wave 110 boss, he would have made it just as far as our freaking nightmare unit, which I'm not gonna lie, guys, is completely unacceptable as an Apex unit. Okay, maybe that's just me because I am an Apex unit. I will definitely be in the game soon, 110%. I'm just freaking kidding. Do not sue me, please, devs. On a real note, guys, the only thing I'm actually like afraid of is definitely like the wave 110 boss. Okay, but like I keep on telling you guys, he's gonna have to beat that. All right, I don't see how he wouldn't beat it. The only problem would probably just be like cooldown, I would say. But you know, maybe that's it from what I know. But I do think that cooldown is going to obviously be the main issue because we are good on slowing. Our Jar of Pickles is good. This guy I don't think does any slowing, but Jar of Pickles is enough. I think. I mean, it does 50% slowing. We are on the hardest modifier. I have no idea why I said hottest modifier. I meant hardest modifier. But whenever you were using the hardest modifier, it does actually up their speed like by a lot. So that's probably why. Okay, we are now on wave 110. I'm a little bit scared here. I'm not gonna lie. 5.75 million HP. Oh my god, is she gonna be too fast? Oh my god, it's gonna be super freaking close. Oh my god, yeah, he actually got her. He actually got her. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. She was right here. If we get one more fast boss, we are absolutely and utterly cooked. I'm not gonna lie. This does not look like a pierce spread unit, guys. I mean, look at this. Actually, yeah, it does. Holy crap, he just destroyed all of them. I guess it just didn't look like a pierce spread unit for a second because the pierce spread units that I know, they do absolutely insane. Okay, we need to lock in Toxic Springtrap because I don't know what the heck is going on here, buddy. We need to see the wave 120 boss because it's been a minute, but I mean, that's honestly what I expected to happen, guys. I expected us to beat the wave 110 boss because if we didn't, then that would mean that the nightmare is technically equal to the Apex, and we all know that that's not true. So it was time for the Apex to shine. Technically, guys, the Apex actually did end up winning the challenge. He made it to the highest wave so far, which is honestly what I expected him to do, and he has done absolutely crazy. I mean, he is the winner of the video, probably the best looking unit in this video, the best, you know, the most strong unit in this video, whatever you want to call it. Bro is just him all around. I'm just being honest here. Oh my god, we get another unforgiving Anard at wave 1. Oh, we're cooked. I had no idea that that's what happened. He had 8 million HP. Yeah, we are not going to be killing that. Oh my gosh. GG's to our toxic Springtrap. Okay, guys, so I really did enjoy making this video. I'm not gonna lie, these units were pretty freaking insane. I mean, even though we did wait literally 2 weeks for 4 freaking units, I do still think that these units were very good. Now, especially the Apex unit, he was absolutely insane. He was probably my favorite unit of this whole entire video. Probably one of the best looking Apexes, if I do say so myself. But anyways, guys, make sure to join my Discord server because we do giveaways every 2 days in there. And also make sure to like and subscribe so I can feed my family. I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.